Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Susan Andera, and I would like to welcome you all to the California State University San Marcos School of Nursing pinning ceremony for our 32nd cohort of the Accelerated Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree pinning ceremony. We at the School of Nursing are especially proud to present these students, or these graduates now, as they enter into the venerated profession of nursing. They not only demonstrate the characteristics of compassion and a keen intellect necessary for this profession, but of perseverance, adaptability, and beneficence that are core to an exceptional nurse. I am proud to have been their instructor in one of their final courses where they worked alongside nurses and healthcare providers during the most difficult time in my 36-year-long nursing career. They have distinguished themselves, and we are here today to recognize their accomplishments and welcome them as colleagues into the nursing profession. Graduates, congratulations, ABSN Cohort 32, and welcome to the profession of nursing. As a special note to all of you in the audience, the chat function will be again enabled during the reading of the names, so you can send a shout out to the graduates. And I would like to say thank you everyone too for being here today on this special occasion, and especially for your support of the graduates through their long and harrowing at times second bachelor's degree in nursing. Now I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Tom Olsen, the outgoing CSUSM Director of Nursing. Tom?
Thank you so much, Dr. Andera, and good morning to everybody. I am delighted to be part of this important ceremony and honored to have been the director of the CSUSM School of Nursing this past year. I have the pleasure of sharing some background about pinning ceremonies. And thinking about this brought to mind an observation from one of my favorite poets, T.S. Eliot. Eliot remarked in a 1941 poem, he said, "We had the experience, but missed the meaning." We had the experience, but missed the meaning. We are fortunate then to have a chance to not only have this experience, but to also to pause to consider the meaning of this experience of pinning. The pinning ceremony is the time-honored nursing school tradition that recognizes your entrance into the profession of nursing as something extraordinary, something that stands apart from simply taking on a new job. Rather, it signifies your initiation into the sisterhood and brotherhood of nurses. This rite of passage traces its history back hundreds of years, all the way to the Crusades of the 12th century. During that time, the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist, or the Knights Hospitallers, tended to the sick and injured crusaders. When new monks were initiated into the order, they vowed to serve the sick soldiers in a ceremony where each monk was given a Maltese cross, the first pins or badges given to nurses. Fast forward to the 1860s, the inception of our modern pinning ceremony, when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her tireless service to the injured during the Crimean War. This cross dated to the 10th century in honor of St. George, the military saint. Miss Nightingale subsequently decided to share this honor by presenting a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. And by 1916, over 100 years ago, the practice of pinning new graduates was standard throughout the United States. The CSUSM School of Nursing pin was designed by the very first group of students to graduate from our school. The pin has an oil lamp symbolizing the lamp carried by early nurses to care for the sick, a book to symbolize the science of nursing, and a pair of hands held upward to symbolize nursing as a caring art. Wear this pin proudly as a symbol of your commitment to the caring profession of nursing. Thank you and congratulations. And I now have the pleasure to introduce Shaylyn Samantha Stark to give the student address.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Dr. Olsen. So when we first started this journey 2 years ago, I thought I had a pretty good idea of what we were getting into. I was going to study pathophysiology until I could no longer keep my eyes open, learn how to start an IV, and memorize a long list of medications that I still struggle to pronounce. But when I sat down to write this speech, I realized that although I did learn those things, they weren't what stood out most in my memory. Instead, I want to take this opportunity to share 3 lessons that I have learned over the past 2 years with the help of the 61 people that make up our cohort. And while I can't speak for everyone, I hope that my fellow graduates can relate to these points and maybe enjoy a laugh or two along the way. Lesson number 1, how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. For those of you who have not had the opportunity to go to nursing school, let me set the scene of what is simulation testing. You spend a week, or let's be honest, maybe the night before, memorizing the proper steps of walking into your patient's room, introducing yourself, and giving a medication. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Well, I forgot to mention that before you walk into that room, you are required to read off the 12 medication rights that you have also memorized. And when you walk into that room, your every move will be taped. At least 2 professors will be sitting behind double pane glass, watching you as you attempt to complete the skill while talking to a mannequin. What becomes apparent is that no amount of practice could have made you feel comfortable in this moment. And as you begin to sweat and break needle after needle trying to prepare your medications, you realize that although you thought you were prepared, in a much more real sense, you have no idea what you are doing. This is step 1 in the lesson of learning to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Fast forward to our last semester in the clinical setting. You have mastered a few skills, feel more comfortable talking to patients, and have successfully completed a head-to-toe assessment. But each shift, you are provided with a new situation that reminds you of the importance of staying humble in your knowledge and being comfortable with being uncomfortable, which is so vital to being a good nurse. Lesson number 2, you can't do it alone. Nursing school is hard, but what makes it manageable are the friendships you develop along the way. Whether it be your carpool buddy that makes being at the hospital at 6 a.m. a little less of a struggle, or your lab partner that allows you to take their blood pressure until their fingers are numb, the support gets you through it. And then there are the professors. They sacrifice their time not only to teach us what the books require, but also to share their clinical knowledge and expertise, as well as encouragement in times of doubt. Last, but definitely not least, there are the patients and their families. They allowed us into their lives during difficult and happy times, were patient as we learned, and consistently reminded us of why we decided to pursue nursing. Lesson number 3, we will always be students. Hopefully not in the write a 12-page care plan kind of way, but instead in learning how to better meet our patients' needs, in collaborating to treat diseases that were once unknown, and in whatever else our future holds. So, on behalf of our cohort, I want to thank everyone listening today, as you have been instrumental in helping us to learn these lessons and many more. By being understanding of our inability to do pretty much anything outside of school and work for the past 2 years, for volunteering to be our patients so we could take your vitals more times than anyone could count, for putting up with our nursing talk at the dinner table, and for supporting us through each breakdown, whether it was caused by all those educational brochures we had to create or our lack of confidence in our ability to make it to this point. You stood by us, you gave us unwavering support, and as a result, we can sit here today as RNs to be. For the 17th year in a row, the nursing profession was voted to be the most trusted profession. By far, the biggest lesson I have learned is that being a nurse is a privilege. We are provided the opportunity to comfort and advocate for our patients and their families in their most vulnerable moments. Nursing school has been tough. There is no doubt about that. Being a nurse will be tougher. But each one of us has persevered, given our best, and now we get to celebrate this wonderful accomplishment. I feel so fortunate to have been a part of a cohort who supported one another not only in school, but with the hardships of life over these past 2 years. I think our ability to be, as Professor Lamke would say, willows in the wind, was definitely challenged these past few months, but we made it through. So here's to us, cohort 32. We did it. And with that, I would like to turn over to the presentation of the graduates by Dr. Gomez and Professor Stacy Collins.
Yay! I sure missed the sounds of graduation, so I'm hoping that you are all behind the scenes, screaming and hollering and doing all those wonderful things that our graduates deserve. Thank you, Shaylyn. I do appreciate the introduction. For those of you that may not know me, I had the privilege of having all of these wonderful students their first nursing course in nursing fundamentals and Med-Surg 1. And I hope that you remember our first class and those conversations about how much you change. I think when you start the nursing program, everything is so new and so green and so exciting, right? And I think as each semester kind of drags on to some degree in some semesters, right? I think you change and you learn and you grow and you're just a different person than what you were going in. And in a more wonderful person, in my opinion. So some of the things that Shaylyn spoke about are very, very true, and they'll continue to ring true in your practice. Always be humble, always be ready to learn. I think we never learn enough as nurses. There's so much out there that we still need to learn, and just kind of being aware of that. Okay, so beyond that, like I said, all I wanted to say is congratulations. I so much appreciate that I was included to do the shout outs. I'm so honored to do that for all of you. And Professor Collins is gonna help me in that duty. So in the halfway point, I will stop and turn it over to Professor Collins. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the chat box will be open. So if you guys are shy and don't wanna go nuts behind the scenes or make any sounds, which is okay, the chat box is open. So when your respective graduate's name is announced, please feel free to write into the chat and let us know how excited and how proud all of you are. I especially want to give a shout out to those support people that all of you had. Those people I'm sure were integral parts of you being successful and for you to continue being successful. So they also need to be recognized. So even though I may not be specifically giving you a shout out, know that your help and your, I think, persistence in trying to be around for your respective student are so appreciative, because I think sometimes we feel a little left out when we have someone in the nursing program. So please know that you are utterly appreciated. So, okay, well with that, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce our graduates. And so like I said, I will announce the name. I will announce a shout out if there is one. I'll give you maybe a few seconds to punch in anything you would like in the chat, and we'll kind of go from there, okay? Okay, so let's start out here at the beginning here. Lauren Alcorn. Lauren would like to thank her parents, her sister, her family, and her nursing friends. Huge thanks to Dr. Gomez. Thank you, Lauren. And Clara Client. We always have to thank Clara Client. Clara Client for her hard work in the sim lab. And yes, we definitely need to recognize her. For those of you that are in the audience, Clara Client was our very special mannequin that I think most students in our program become very familiar with. She's one of the more common mannequins that we use, and she's very patient and accepting of procedures. So that's always a good thing. So All right, congratulations, Lauren. Christine, Awad, Ziad, Ashley, Ayala. Ashley would like to thank her entire family for their support and inspiration. She also thanks her partner in crime, Patrick, for being there no matter what. Very good. Congratulations, Ashley. Kendall, Ayers. Kendall would like to thank her friends and her family for supporting me on my journey to become a nurse. I love you all so much and couldn't have done it without you. Leezel Baltazar. Thank you, Mama and Papa, for your constant kindness, patience, love, and support. Also, thank you, Mama, for always packing my lunches. Very good. Taylor Bosch. To my parents and sister for their endless support. My friends and boyfriend for keeping a smile on my face through it all. And of course, my cohort friends. Congratulations, Taylor. Jennifer Cao. Jennifer's shout out says, thank you, friends and family, for supporting me throughout my journey in nursing school. Congratulations, Jennifer. Cayla Carter. I would like to thank my family, especially my mom, for all the love and support that has helped me through this program. Congratulations, Cayla. Erin Cho. Thank you to my family and friends for the support I needed. And thank you, Professor Pamela and Carol, for showing me what the best nurse exemplifies. Congratulations, Erin. Yejin Christina Choi. I am thankful for the support and love I received from many people, including my family, my mentors, my housemates, my friends, and thank God for leading me. Congratulations, Christina. Haley Collingwood. Thank you to my family for always supporting me. Huge thank you to my fiance, Kurt, for always being there for me through the stressful ups and downs. Congratulations, Haley. Kaitlin Amy Josephine Day. For my family and friends who have supported me, especially my mom and dad, thank you. I love you and am grateful to God for your presence in my life. Congratulations, Kaitlin. All right, let's keep going here. Imani Dhillon. Thank you to my mom for her infinite nursing knowledge. And thank you to my lifelines, Shaylyn, Ksenia, Kristen, and Taylor. All right, congratulations, Imani. Becky Fung. Thank you to my wonderful friends, my family, and my nursing family for their love and support throughout this 2-year journey. We are finally done. Hooray. Congratulations, Becky. Jonathan Garcia. Melinda Christine Hara. Thank you, Sam, Lily, parents, friends, and family for going on this intense nursing journey with me. Your support and prayers are what got me here today. Congratulations. Brian Henderson. I would like to thank my family, Kelly, and friends. Thank you for your support and sacrifices. Could not be done without you. Cohort 32, we have truly been willows in the wind. We did it. That's definitely Professor Lamke saying, and definitely something we need to be. Yes. Congratulations, Brian. Aaron Hermano. To my loved ones and cohort 32, thank you times a million. It really does take a village, and I wouldn't be the person or nurse I am today without you all. Congratulations, Erin. Aliana Hernandez. I thank God, my family, and friends for supporting me and taking care of me through this journey. I love you all. Aliana. Congratulations, Aliana. Angeliki Hitchcock. To my mom and dad, siblings, and friends who never doubted, constantly supported, and always loved me. Because of you, I get to make this world a better place. Definitely. Congratulations, Angeliki. Alex Jin. Anna Johnson. I want to thank my mom and dad, as well as the rest of my family and friends, for all their love and support. And ABSN cohort 32. What a wild ride. Erica Joslin. I would like to thank God, my family, and friends for their unconditional love and support throughout my nursing education. I love and appreciate you all. Congratulations, Erica. Heather Kakish. Thank you to all my wonderful friends and family for supporting me throughout this journey of nursing school. I couldn't have done it without you all. Congratulations, Heather. George Kish. And I know you're out there, George, so congratulations. Arnold Lao Jr. I would like to thank my family and my friends for being with me on this journey. Victor Lee. I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, girlfriend, and friends for your support these past 2 years. Special thanks to cohort 32 and staff. Congratulations, Victor. Nicole Leggat. It takes a village to get through nursing school. Thank you to my amazing grandparents, parents, family, and friends for supporting me every step of the way. Definitely. Congratulations, Nicole. Kim Lin. Wade Luoma. Tuin Lee. Dexy Magtulis. Okay. Well, congratulations. The first half of you. Actually, congratulations to all of you, but I have finished my first half. And once again, it was an absolute pleasure to be here today with you guys. I wish I could send you all virtual hugs and congratulations. And I'm going to go ahead now and turn it over to Professor Collings, who's going to take over for the names from this point forward. Again, remember, if you want to write anything about your graduate or to your graduate on chat, please feel free to do so. Congratulations, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Gomez. That was awesome. And you guys participating, it's good. Keep it up because I'm laughing over here. It's amazing. I'm Professor Stacy Collings. I have had this group from, same with Dr. Gomez, from fundamentals all the way up through the end. So I've had quite a few of you. I also have randomly, Victor, bumped into them at work. Imagining at the water cooler when your student goes, "Hey, Professor Collings," and you're like, "What?" So they're all colleagues now. So congrats, you guys, you've made it. So this is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So moving on, Jamie Malone, Nicole Martel, Jessie Martin. Jessie says, "Thank you to my parents who have supported me through all of life's ups and downs. Thanks, Zach, Whitty, and the amazing friends I have made along the way." Jessica, Regine, Silva, Masanki. To my friends, excuse me, to my friends, family and friends, thank you for making sure I get up when I fall and for reminding me of who I am when I ever felt small. You are everything. Kristen McCartan. Thank you to Sean, Duchess, my mom, Aunt Della, and Uncle Greg. Your love has allowed me to chase my dreams. Lastly, this is dedicated to you, Dad. This is blowing up right now. I like the comments. Mahan Morales. This is for you, Mom and Dad. I feel your spirits watching over me and guiding me throughout this journey. And thank you, God, for keeping me sane. Maritza Morones. Thank you, Mom, Dad, brothers, family, and friends for every ounce of support shown during this experience. We did it. This is for our angel. Love you all. Julian Nam. Special thanks to my wife, Christine, our daughter, Harper, our parents, and all of you, ABSN 32. Edbert Nguyen. To Mom, Dad, and Joe, thanks for all the support you have given me over the past 2 years. I want to return the favor by moving out. Sorry, that was a good one. Thank you, Edbert. Nicolette Nguyen. Ashley Rapasura Poutin. To my family, friends, boyfriend, and professors, thank you for your unconditional support throughout my nursing journey. I love and appreciate each of you. John Pham. I would like to thank my family, Melissa, and friends for supporting me through this journey. Cheers to the bonds that I have created in this program. Kimberly Fawn. Lizbeth Reel. My sincere gratitude goes to my parents and boyfriend for their continuous love and support these past 2 years. This degree is dedicated to you. Love you. And Miss Riley Reno. Riley would like to thank her family, friends, and mentors for their continuous encouragement and support throughout the nursing program. Nate Ring. Carly Rosenblum. Thank you to my parents and the rest of my family, friends, and Professor Pam for the unconditional support. I wouldn't have made it without you all. Rebecca Shulkin. Thank you to my dad and 3 sisters for your endless support, and to my mom for guiding me along the way and instilling in me the essence of nursing. And Miss Shaylyn Stark. Thank you to my fiance, Eric, my in-laws, my dad, and my friend, Emily, for your support. To Imani, Cinia, Miriam, Kristen, and Taylor for your friendship. Taylor Steinhilber. Thanks to God and my family for always supporting me, especially my RN mama. Thanks to the Hawks group chat and the Hemet crew. Hashtag never forget. Cindy Yang. Miriam Thomas. To my husband, my parents, and my son, thank you for all your love, support, and sacrifices. I wouldn't be where I am today if not for all of you. I love you. Sinia Tuttle. Thank you, CSM, for making my dream of becoming a nurse come true. Oh. Annabelle Asihan Valencia. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Kuya, cousins, and friends for continuously supporting me these past 2 years. You all are my heart and soul. Love you all. William Ventura. I would like to thank my family. Without their love and support, this would not have been possible. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Thanks, Grandpa. Love you all. Carla Villa. Thank you to all my family, Dimitri, friends, and faculty for your support during this journey. I couldn't have done it without you all. Brooke Weatherwax. I want to thank my family, friends, and wonderful boyfriend, Miguel, for all the love, support, and patience you have shown me throughout nursing school. Heidi Zabriskie. I would like to extend my most sincere thanks to my husband, family, and friends. Without you, I would have never made it this far. Another birthday. Happy birthday to all my birthday friends. And Shixing Zong. Okay, so at this time, on behalf of CSUSM School of Nursing, I would like to invite all of our graduates to pin themselves. And if anyone is being pinned by another nurse, I want to invite you to have them pin you now. So I'll give you guys a couple of seconds, and we're all on camera, so I would like you guys all to pin yourselves. It's a huge moment. Congrats, cohort 32. You guys are all nurses, you made it. So let's all go wild again one more time. Congrats, I'm so proud of you all. And thank you for letting me announce your names. That's a true honor on my part, so thank you. And I'd like to turn it over now to Dr. Doherty. She's going to be doing the presentation of the student awards.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Joanne Doherty, and it is my pleasure to join you to present the Student Nurse Awards for ABSN Cohort 32. First, just a little background information for these awards. The faculty and staff of the School of Nursing are invited to vote on 3 awards for each graduating cohort. The first award is the Spirit of Nursing Award. And this award goes to the student who exhibits optimism, a collaborative spirit in nursing, enthusiasm and passion for nursing that is infectious, a deep and abiding compassion for all patients, clients, families, communities, and colleagues. The second award is the Distinguished Service Award, and this award goes to the student who exhibits dedication and commitment to the advancement of nursing through pre-professional activities and exhibits a passion and spirit of caring from the heart to advance the nursing profession. The third award is the Leadership Award. This student exemplifies the leadership qualities of dedication, integrity, accountability, and commitment. The student provides leadership by demonstrating initiatives and promoting activities for the service of both the School of Nursing and the student body. And this summer, we We have a tie for this particular award. So I'll move on to announcing the names of the winners for this term's awards. The recipient of the Spirit of Nursing Award is Angeliki Hitchcock. Yay! Comments, there she is, yay! Comments from the faculty that nominated her included that Angeliki is always enthusiastic about being an excellent nurse. She always would question the reasons for what nurses did in a way that helped her and her peers improve in their nursing care. She was kind, gentle, empathetic, compassionate, and a person who was to be looked up to by students and patients. So congratulations to you. Next, the recipient of the Distinguished Service Award is Arnold Lao. Lao, did I pronounce that correctly, Arnold? So congratulations. Some of the nominations, comments from faculty nominations included Arnold always looks for ways in which he can help increase the knowledge of his fellow students. He sought ways to be of service to those students, and he was industrious and looked for ways to improve things in the sim lab. So congratulations to you, Arnold. The first of our two recipients for the Leadership Award is Kaitlin Day, Katie Day. Comments from Katie's nomination by faculty included, Katie has done an outstanding job in leading the development of a virtual pinning ceremony experience for her cohort. This was a monumental task with many aspects to consider and coordinate since pinning had never been done this way before. She was always professional and timely in meeting her commitments to various persons, and including those involved with the virtual pinning ceremony. So congratulations to you, Katie. The second recipient of the Leadership Award is Heidi Zabriskie. Sorry, Heidi Zabriskie. Comments from Heidi's, there she is. Comments from Heidi's nomination included that Heidi always actively participated in activities to further nursing education and student involvement. She participated in discussions to improve students' leadership roles within the school and in the community. Heidi served as the Community Health Projects Coordinator for the Student Nurses Association, and when COVID-19 forced cancellation of most of the community events she had scheduled for spring term, she diligently sought other ways for students to continue to be involved and earn their core points. So congratulations to you as well, Heidi. Congratulations to all of this deserving group of recipients. And I will now turn the program over to Professor Gary Veal, who will lead us in the next portion of the ceremony.
I'm so proud of all of you. You guys are all going to be a part of my life for forever. Congratulations. Now you are baccalaureate degree nurses, but we're not done. All right. So has everybody got a candle, or do you have a candle? Did you have candles? Okay. Normally in the when we do the pledge, there's everyone holds a candle, and the reason for this is it's in honor of Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale was a British noblewoman that became a nurse and went to Scutari in Turkey to help take care of wounded soldiers during the Crimean War. At night, when she was walking through the area where all the wounded people, all the wounded soldiers were, she always carried a paper lamp that had a candle in it. And so she became known as the Lady of the Lamp. Actually, she became so famous that Henry Wadsworth Longfellow actually wrote a poem about her called Santa Philomena. The poem goes, "A lady with a lamp shall stand in the great history of the land, a noble type of good, heroic womanhood." Florence Nightingale changed healthcare. She became a standard of nursing throughout and changed nursing. And this is when nursing became a respected profession. She is who we all, all the students have heard me talk about her. So she's who we all emulate. She was a great scientist. She taught physicians. So back in 1893, Leezel, Gretter, and a committee for Farron Training School for Nurses created the original Nightingale Pledge. This is a pledge that all nursing, graduate nursing students say as they enter into the world of being a nurse. It was adapted. It was an adaptation of the Hippocratic Oath, was what the physicians say. Since that time, there have been several different variations of the pledge through different individual nursing colleges. The present pledge is created by the International Council of Nurses, which was formed in Great Britain by Ethel Gordon Fenwick and the Matrons Council of Great Britain and Ireland. It's presently now comprised of 130 national nurses associations. So now, everyone's going to join me. I want all nurses to join me in saying the pledge. In full knowledge of the obligation I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skills and understanding I possess, without regard for race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious belief of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level, and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Code of Ethics applied to nursing, and to uphold the integrity of the registered professional nurse. You are all part of the family now. Welcome. Go out there and save lives.
Well, this has been interesting. You all have been so creative. This has been wonderful. Different, but this cohort, if you remember back in March when we had to get together and have many meetings to figure out how in the world we were going to get you guys done and let you graduate on time. I think this pinning ceremony, the creativity, the way you have come together to do this, to have this celebration, is simply reflective of your tremendous abilities to roll with the flow, to do what needs to be done to get it done. And I know that that's exactly the type of nurses you are going to be. And you're going to take this enthusiasm forward with you. So congratulations on just putting together a wonderful, wonderful ceremony. I want to share with you, though, I was watching the news over the weekend, and there was one of the national news shows, and they had a panel on, and they were talking about school reopening. And I loved the fact that one of the people they had on the panel was a school nurse. And I think sometimes we think about nursing and those folks who are on the front lines, who are taking care of the sickest patients in the hospitals. And we sometimes forget about nurses doing a lot of other things. So there was this school nurse on a national network show talking about the importance of nurses to opening the schools. And she had her pin on. And I love that. So I just wanted to share that story. we have come a long way from where we were back in March. I'm so glad to have gotten to this point with all of you. It's really an honor to have put everything together. I really appreciate your willingness to have worked with the faculty, to have made some major changes in how you were going to be educated for this last part of your experience. And you all, there were some moments when everyone was stressed and anxious and we didn't know what was going to happen, and you all just hung in there with us and you did everything that you could to make this happen. So congratulations to you for that. I also do want to do a shout out to Damon Amando and to also Michelle Saavedra Diaz, who helped y'all put this together. I looked earlier, I haven't looked recently, but I looked earlier and there were 393 people on this web event. So thank you for helping our students have this wonderful celebration virtually. Other than that, I just want to again say thank you to all the faculty who have helped you get through this these last 2 years, have given you a great education. And I know that you all are going to go out and represent the professional nursing extremely well. And we will come across some of you as patients. I've had that experience twice now. One time it was for a colonoscopy, which was interesting to have it be one of our students. So that was kind of funny. And then I was in the emergency room and ran into one of our students from about 7 years ago, just this last May. So you are out there and we are grateful because you're going to be taking care of us. The last thing that I just wanted to say was that I loved seeing all your families and pets and all of those other things that showed up during this meeting. And I can see that there are many of you who have celebrations already probably underway at your houses. So with that, I am going to say goodbye. Enjoy your celebrations and please stay in touch with us. We love hearing what our students are doing. That is, I think, what gives us a lot of joy when we see how far advancing our students are and see that you're having success. So please stay in touch with your faculty. It really does mean a lot to all of us. And so with that, I'm going to just do one more round of applause to all of you and to your families and everybody who has supported you through. And take care. Bye.